Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. So we're unpacking a story today about massive, paradigm-shifting industry disruption. We hear that word disruption thrown around a lot in the tech world, usually for an app that just makes ordering takeout a tiny bit more convenient. But today we're looking at real, fundamental change, the kind of change that completely rewires how global industries operate, how money actually flows, and how power is distributed. Let's just dive right into this.
How do you fix a $5.6 trillion broken supply chain? Now, that is not a rhetorical question. It's the exact literal problem a massive sector of our global economy is facing every single day. The global agricultural supply chain is valued at a staggering $5.6 trillion. But here's the thing. For decades, it has been deeply broken. It's bloated, it's totally opaque, and it's heavily layered with middlemen who take a cut at every single step. So the people actually producing the value, the farmers, are often left scraping by with pennies on the dollar, while you and I, the end consumers, pay premium prices. So how do you even begin to fix a problem that big, that entrenched, and that historically resistant to change?
Well, you fix it by targeting this staggering number right here, 90%. In a recent case study involving an agricultural marketplace platform called FarmScent, this 90% represents the middleman margin that was completely, permanently eliminated. I mean, just think about that for a second. It wasn't reduced by 10%, it wasn't optimized, it was eliminated entirely. This platform engineered a disruptive Web3 ecosystem that connected buyers directly to the farmers. And by doing so, they essentially wiped out the traditional bloated network of intermediaries that had literally been draining the industry's profitability for generations.
And when you remove a 90% middleman margin, the results are honestly explosive. The FarmScent project achieved a massive 300% lift in profit margins. We're talking about life-changing capital flowing directly back into the hands of the actual producers. On top of that, they successfully onboarded over 200,000 verified farmers into this brand new direct buyer-to-farmer Web3 ecosystem. So this wasn't just some theoretical idea in a white paper, this was a tangible, massive impact achieved by deploying cutting-edge technology to solve a very old human problem. So how exactly was this built? Yog Srushti, the founder of FarmScent, summarized it perfectly. He said, "The platform they delivered didn't just work, it dismantled the intermediaries and gave power back to our farmers." And I think that perfectly highlights the difference between software that just functions and software that fundamentally changes the game. But building an intricate ecosystem like this requires a very specific architectural approach. Let's look at how this was actually engineered.
Section 1. Who is Sparkout Tech? The architects of disruption.
So, based out of India, but with a massive global presence spanning all the way to the US, Sparkout Tech is the scalable and secure software development company behind this revolutionary platform. They come to the table with over 9 years of excellence in the IT industry and a serious track record, partnering with over 1,600 happy clients. They rely on a high-performing agile process, which basically ensures transparent communication and regular updates so everyone is on the exact same page. But what truly makes them a trusted B2B partner is their end-to-end software support. From the initial spark of an idea all the way to deployment, and even stepping in for project rescues when other developers have, dropped the ball, they handle the entire IT lifecycle.
Section 2. The custom technology arsenal, beyond traditional software.
You see, standard software development is great for standard problems, but to completely rewire an industry, you absolutely need next-gen capabilities. By leveraging advanced AI agents, utilizing powerful tools like BotPress for intelligent chatbots, Runway and DeepGram for complex AI development, and Guardrails AI to keep these systems secure, they aren't just building basic websites here. Alongside their AI prowess, they're heavy hitters in enterprise blockchain solutions, spatial computing like AR and VR, and the Internet of Things. They're out there building intelligent, decentralized, and highly dynamic digital ecosystems.
Section 3. 9 steps to deployment. The blueprint for success. Sparkout operates on the core philosophy that highly successful, disruptive platforms are built by design, never by chance. Their codified methodology is built out across 3 macro phases. Phase 1 is all about planning and strategizing. This includes rigorous requirement analysis and a deep feasibility study to ensure the project actually makes financial and technical sense before a single line of code is ever written. Then we move to Phase 2, design and develop. This is where they craft intuitive UI and UX prototypes and write clean, scalable code. Finally, Phase 3 is test and deploy. We're talking rigorous QA testing for top-tier security and performance, seamless deployment, and continuous ongoing maintenance. It's essentially a closed-loop system designed to minimize risk and absolutely maximize market impact.
Section 4. Transforming diverse global industries, a multi-sector impact. Now, this blueprint applies far beyond just agriculture. Take healthcare, for example. In an industry where patient privacy and data security are literally matters of life and death, Sparkout builds incredibly specialized software. They tackle complex clinical workflows by integrating electronic health records, creating robust telemedicine solutions, and setting up remote patient monitoring systems. They make absolutely sure the technology meets strict industry compliance standards while actually making it easier, not harder, for doctors to care for their patients.
Moving over to logistics. To keep global supply chains moving efficiently, Sparkout develops custom software that handles real-time shipment tracking, warehouse management, and full delivery automation. By optimizing routes and managing fleets with real-time analytics, they're helping logistics companies cut down fuel costs, drastically reduce delays, and maintain total 360-degree visibility over their operations. Then we have finance and banking. The stakes here are incredibly high, right? Which is exactly why their fintech solutions focus so intensely on accuracy, risk management, and security. They engineer systems for highly secure payment processing, sophisticated fraud detection using those advanced AI tools we talked about earlier, and deep financial analytics, all while maintaining strict regulatory compliance to protect highly sensitive financial data. And finally, e-commerce and retail. For this sector, the entire focus is on driving online sales growth through highly scalable platforms with seamless payment integration and full omnichannel support. But what's really smart here is their focus on MVP, minimum viable product software development. This allows retail brands to launch their core features super fast, gather critical user insights early on, and then scale up efficiently based on actual real-world market data.
Section 5. Proven Global Success Stories, Voices of the Clients.
Of course, the real proof of this methodology comes directly from the clients themselves. Take Jason, the CEO of Park in the USA. Sparkout designed and launched Park's iOS and Android app entirely from scratch. Over a one-year project, they started with UI/UX and moved through full development. Jason notes, they delivered a quality solution which was good to present in front of investors and stable to go to market live. Now that is huge for startups. You need software that doesn't just work behind the scenes, but looks and feels premium enough to actually secure funding.
Next up is Tudo Delivery out of Uruguay. Their CEO, Daniel G. Camps, really highlights Sparkout's remarkable speed and international adaptability. Together, they implemented a complete delivery solution specifically configured and translated for the Argentinian market in just about 5 months. That kind of rapid technical problem solving is exactly what agile businesses need to capture market share before their competitors even get off the starting line.
And then there's Jim Phipps from Zuki, who reinforces their highly specialized skills in the Web3 space. He calls them a professional, competent, and cost-effective team of crypto economists and coders who deliver on time and within budget. Now, in the Wild West of blockchain and crypto development, finding a team that is not only highly skilled but also renowned for reliable, on-budget project management, that is incredibly rare. Sparkout clearly delivers on that promise.
And when you zoom out to look at the big picture, the sheer scale of their experience becomes crystal clear. Over 2,500 projects successfully delivered globally. This isn't a team practicing on a startup's dime. This is a battle-tested group of engineering experts who have seen it all, built it all, and scaled it all across multiple continents.
Which brings us to our final thought for today's explainer. We've seen exactly how a $5.6 trillion agricultural supply chain was fundamentally changed by eliminating a 90% middleman margin. We've seen how AI, blockchain, and a rigorous 9-step agile process can turn bold ideas into global solutions across healthcare, finance, and logistics. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. With the right technology partner by your side, what trillion-dollar industry are you going to disrupt next? Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope this explainer has sparked some massive ideas for your own business potential. Keep learning, keep building, and I will catch you in the next one.